Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your cameras for the light painting assignment. You can see I've got my camera set up with my mode wheel on TV. I've got my shutter speed set to about 30 seconds. A couple things we want to do. First, we do not want our ISO to be on auto. We'll get more consistent photos if it's not. So let's press this ISO button right here on the back of the camera. And let's change that to 100. The second thing is if you want to avoid camera shake in your photos, which we know is important, you may want to click on this little drive button right here and set your drive mode to the 2-second timer, which we've used before. That will just help eliminate camera shake. Another thing that students have asked about is, what do I do if I want to take a photo that's longer than 30 seconds? Well, there is a method you can use. It's a little more complicated, but I'll show it to you right now. What we want to do is we want to come up to the top of our camera and change it from TV to manual, or the letter M. And what happens when we're in M is we have control over all three of these things. So we're going to still leave our shutter speed at 30 seconds for now. But this number right here, this is called the f-stop, and we want to change that. And to change that, what you do is you press and hold down this AV plus or minus button right here. So I'm going to press that down with my thumb. I'm going to turn this wheel up here on the top at the same time. You can see when I do that, that F number changes. And I want to set that to F22. Okay, so I get that to F22. And then if I let go of this button, it switches back to letting me control the shutter speed. And if I turn this wheel one click to the left, that sends me to bulb. And what bulb is as long as you're holding down the shutter release, the shutter will stay open. So let me demonstrate what that looks like for you. If I press and hold this down, the timer is going to go off. And then as long as I keep holding that button down, the shutter is going to stay open until I let go. And it even gives me a little countdown timer to tell me how long it's been going. And so when I let go, it opens. And I know what you're thinking, but Johnson, we don't want to be touching the camera when we're taking these long exposures. And you're right, that is true. So if you are going to be shooting in bulb, you may want to get one of these things that hooks up right here into your camera on the side. And it looks like this. This is called a cable release. And what this does is it allows you to take photos without ever even touching the camera. And in bulb, it's super handy because I can just push this button in. And again, the 2-second timer is on there. So you can see it starts taking photos. And as long as I hold it down, the shutter stays open. I can even press this up like that and lock that into place. And now I can just put it down or not be touching it at all. And the camera is still taking a photo until I come in and unlock it and pull this thing back down. And that's how you use a cable release to use the bulb mode. You could use this as well, even if you're not using bulb and you don't want to use the 2-second timer. I just don't have enough for every group to have one. Okay, there you go. We're all set up, ready to go.